And then the kind of the big topic of the week, Nick, we're going to rank the Nintendo franchises.
Yes, we are. We have a little tier maker.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and
We're
get
gonna
this
go
pulled
through.
up here. All right, so that should look okay there. All right, cool. All right. I don't know, Nick, if you can see it, but I'll just kind of read them out here. And we got for the audio listeners here, we've got A, B, C, D, F, kind of the traditional school, grading system. I don't have an S tier on there. That'll just be the A. And then we also have a
Like,
category for have not played, because there are some franchises that I haven't played that you haven't played, Nick, and we don't want to just say that they're bad because we haven't played them. So we do have that category to try to be fair. Um, so yeah,
do you want to start? Should we just get the ones we haven't played out of the way?
I think so. Um, I have not played Advance Wars. Have you, Nick?
Nope.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move that over then.
Take it off.
Um, let's see here. You played Arms, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
So I'm. How would you? What would you rate that one? I haven't played Arms.
Put that one. I would honestly put that one as a D tier.
The D tier. Okay.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, but it just didn't have enough content, and I really liked it because of the novelty of the Switch,
Yeah.
because it came out right around that time. So
I'm honestly surprised they haven't done another one of those. Because
I
I'm
know.
sure it sold decently well, but it was. Excuse me. It was a launch game, so
Yeah.
it is what it is. Have you played Kid Icarus?
Yeah, I played it. Actually, I don't think I've played it enough to make a
Okay.
opinion on it.
Okay.
Take that out.
Um, Golden Sun. Have you played Golden Sun?
Nope.
Okay. I know, Golden Sun, guys. I know
Yeah,
it's
no, it's probably great. Probably great.
a Rhythm Heaven. Have you played Rhythm Heaven?
I have played Rhythm Heaven.
Okay. What would
I would
you
I would I would put that as a C tier.
C tier? Okay.
Yeah.
I have not played Punch Out. Have you played Punch Out?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
Have
we
not
haven't
played.
played a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We're coming up. We're coming on some stuff, guys.
We're
Uh,
getting them out of the way.
the this is just what's here. The legendary Starfy. I don't know what that is. I got this tier maker off of the tier maker list, so I didn't make this myself. So, if that's not a Nintendo franchise, I'm
I think
sorry.
I've heard of that, but
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Um, I'm sure there's somebody is like, oh my gosh, what do you mean? Um, let's see
my favorite
here.
game of all time.
Mother, Nick, have you played Mother?
Uh, not enough now.
Okay. All right, I think that's just about everything. Super Smash Brothers. What's that one? All right, so Mother I've already. Oh, Mother's on here. Is it on here twice? Okay.
Smash Bros.
All right. Yep. And then Smash Bros.
Oh,
Okay.
Mother's
All right. So let's. I guess we'll just start with what's on the list here. Animal Crossing. Nick, what would you?
Animal Crossing.
I've played a little bit of New Leaf. Um, and then I played about 40 hours of New Horizon.
I think
I would say it's probably B tier. I had a lot of fun with that game, but by the time the um which this is people's favorite part, by the time you got to terraforming, I lost interest
you were
because
like,
it was just it cost too much to be able to move stuff around for me to sink in the time. But that's just
yeah,
me.
that's kind of the point,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's a B. I was gonna say C, but
Oh, let's put it at
I,
C then.
I
I
was
was trying to be generous. I'll put it at C.
okay. I like the thing is like I had a lot of fun with it, but I don't see it like as a top tier. I know it's one of the biggest Nintendo franchises, but I don't see it as like a top tier franchise.
No, I don't either. Yeah. Um, let's shake it up. WarioWare. Have you? I mean, I've played a little bit of that one that was on the Wii, and it was really fun. It was like stupid,
Mhm.
you know, bunch of like it's. I mean, it's a bunch of menu games, right? Um, I don't think it's awful. I don't necessarily think it's great either. I'm thinking maybe D for me, but
Yeah, I think D is. I think that's pretty accurate.
okay.
Not sure what anyone else thinks about the WarioWare franchise, but
Yeah, I think I don't know. That's just one of those they keep making them because I think they're just easy to make and they probably
mhm,
sell decently
pretty
enough
decently.
to um justify sequels. I would like to see Wario in like his own proper like 3D
Oh God,
or maybe
I don't.
or maybe even like a 2D game or something. I don't know, just like a proper game, like not just he's stuck in the mini game world. Um, which ones on here that you want to do next, Nick?
Let's do. We've been talking about it. Let's do Splatoon.
Okay.
I
Um,
I would I would consider this one an A.
A.
I
Okay.
think yeah. I think as one of Nintendo's newest franchises, I think they really knocked it out of the park with creating a new gameplay experience
And
and kind
unique
of
too. It's
unique,
there's
yeah.
nothing else like it, and it hasn't been since I don't think.
And it's super accessible for like people who aren't good at shooters
Yeah.
because you don't need to shoot at anybody.
Yeah.
Wherever you shoot, you're doing good for your team. So I think it's a great game. It yeah, high skill ceiling but low barrier to entry.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree. I think it's a great new franchise for them. Sells well, plays
Mm-hmm.
well. You know, I think it's a great entry. Um, let's see. What about have you played F-Zero, Nick?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I haven't played that either. What about Star Fox? I know we've played. You played the one on the Wii, right? The Wii U.
Yeah, I played the Wii U version of all of them.
And I've played the N64. Uh, Honestly, I'm thinking like F or D. I'm not. Star Fox Adventure was pretty good. I like that one on the GameCube. Um, but those all those games are different, so I don't know. I'm maybe D. I don't think it's necessarily maybe not F, but
I would go D.
okay,
I think that's more I think that's more reasonable
yeah,
for for as little people that played Star Fox Zero. I actually had a pretty good time with it. I put about like 25 hours
okay,
into Star Fox Zero.
that's respectable.
Yeah.
I
It
remember
was okay. I think it was okay.
I remember Adventure being really fun, but again, it was like a 3D action game.
Mhm.
It wasn't. I don't know if there. I couldn't remember if there was any sort of. I'm
Almost
sure there was flying in it, but I don't know if I got that far. But for what I played, it was a lot of 3D adventure. So, um,
yeah.
let's see what else here. Let's talk about Kirby. Kirby just came out this year. Great
Yeah.
entry to the franchise. What are your thoughts based on the other entries?
Based off the games I've played, I would call it like a B.
Okay.
I think it's a really good franchise. I think they put out a lot of consistently good games
Okay, that's fair.
between between all the 3DS games and you know the I know they had Kirby Star Allies on the Switch and that one wasn't like super well received, but it was good. Like it wasn't a bad game.
Yeah.
And then of course with Forgotten Land, just like elevating the series. I think it's a solid franchise. It's got a lot
Yeah.
of good stuff.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Kirby fan in the world, but I think I agree with you, Nick. I think it's all their games have reviewed pretty well. There's
Mhm.
a lot of mini game stuff, multiplayer Kirby stuff like we mentioned before, but all the main stuff is pretty solid. Just depends on whether or not you like that style of gameplay or not.
Yeah.
What about Yoshi as a
Ooh.
franchise? I I have not really played much of Yoshi. I tried playing Crafted World and it just felt so boring to me.
It was really boring. It was really slow.
Really slow too.
I would consider it. I would go as far as D, but I could see C being.
Yeah,
But I think Animal Crossing is above Yoshi.
I think so too. I think maybe at a D is fine because I don't think it's awful, but
can we move Animal Crossing up to B? I think it deserves to be a B.
okay, okay, that's fine. I mean, I love New Horizon until I
Okay.
didn't.
Until I did it, and then I was like, okay, I don't need to play this game ever again.
Yeah. Okay, that's
That
fair
feels
enough. I mean,
that feels
that's a pretty beloved game. So, um, what is okay, Super Smash Brothers? Where do you
I,
fall with that? Is
what do
that
you think,
A?
Justin?
Is that A?
I think objectively it's an A.
I mean, I played a lot of 64. Played You and I played so much Melee together with all the
Yeah,
kids growing up in our
and
neighborhood.
Brawl too.
Yeah, I did not play much Brawl as you did. Um, and I played a little bit of the oh gosh,
The
what
Wii
was
U one?
yeah, yeah. I think it was just Super
It
Smash
was just
Brothers, right?
Smash for Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I played that one. I had the one on the 3DS too. Um, and that one was I thought that one was okay. And then obviously
Hmm.
Ultimate is probably the best Smash will ever be, unless
Yeah.
they fundamentally shape up that game or something like that. I would say A. I think it's all those games are really good. There hasn't been a bad Smash. It's just kind of
It's all about preference, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think
let's do
that's
A.
A. I think that's A tier. You want to pick one, Nick?
Yeah, let's do Dr. Mario. Um,
I
I
don't
haven't
know if
played
I've.
much of this franchise, but I've played enough to have an opinion, and I think it's an F.
Okay, I was gonna say I think I've played maybe one Dr. Mario game for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Isn't it kind of like a Tetris kind of thing?
it's
I
like
don't.
it kind of feels like a Tetris ripoff. I mean, this is a game that like whenever a new one gets announced, I'm just like so unexcited for it
Yeah,
just every time. All right, let's see what we got. You want to you do Pikmin?
yeah. Let's do Pikmin. I have not. I've played one and I've played a little bit of two. I really want to play
Mhm.
three, and I will at some point. Um,
And I've just played 3. Really?
okay. I mean, I would go maybe B. I really like that style of game. It's unique. There's not
Yeah.
much else like it. And they're really fun. Unless you want to go C, or A. I don't know. I'm
No, not A. Definitely
you've
not
played
A.
more than I have, so
No, I haven't. No, no, no. You played. You said you played 1 and 2.
I played. I don't know if I beat one actually. I don't think I've ever actually beaten a Pikmin game. So I've played one. I've played like a tiny bit of two, and then the demo for three. I really liked it. I don't know why I've never actually beat them, but what you thinking? What's
Hmm. I'm between B and C. I'd go. I'd go B.
B? That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I'm surprised they haven't done like a one and two compilation and put it on the Switch.
Yeah. They should. They really should. It would really help the franchise out if they did that.
Yeah, I think because they've announced Pikmin 4, but I don't think they should. I don't
That
think
was
they've.
like 2015.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that.
Uh, let's do Super Mario
Super
because
Mario.
I have a bit of an opinion.
Okay. I
I think this is a C.
really Super Mario
Yeah. I'm
like
not a
like
huge fan of the
like 3D
like the
Mario.
2D games. No, 2D. Oh
Yeah,
wait.
yeah. This is the 3D games. I don't think the 2D games are on there.
Oh. Well, if this is the 3D games, then this is an A.
Okay, okay. I was
That's
gonna
an
say
easy A.
whoa C. Um. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, A.
Let's consider this 3D games.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, I don't know why the 2D ones aren't on here. So, but if it is, I agree with you. I think it's C. I'm not a
Okay.
huge 2D Mario guy.
Okay.
I think they're okay. I think they're fun to play, but yeah, not a huge fan of the 2D ones. But yeah, 3D Mario, I think all of the 3D entries are. I never played Galaxy 2. I still need to go back and finish Galaxy, um, and beat that. But
Yeah,
I mean, all the 3D Mario games. Obviously, Odyssey is just
top tier.
S tier of Mario, of all the 3D Mario games. But say what you want about Sunshine. I've recently played Sunshine. It doesn't hold up as quite as I thought it would, as well as I thought it would.
It
Um,
doesn't. It does not.
the water mechanics are pretty bad, for the most case of that game. But it's just still fun. Like the levels where they strip out your the water jet, water pack, whatever. Um, those are solid platforming. Sometimes it's a
There.
little BS, but um,
Well, it's BS that you have to. It kicks
start
you out
over.
of
Yeah,
both
yeah.
levels, which is really dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no check. They're really hard. And I guess they're meant to be, but
Mm-hmm.
um, Luigi's Mansion, Nick. What are you thinking about that one? I personally think it's A. I love that franchise. I've played and beaten
Yeah.
all three of those games. Um, Luigi's
Yeah, I
Mansion
would kind of
3
agree.
being co-op is so much fun. Even I mean, you played it single player, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that it's just such a unique game
Underpriced.
again. And yeah, I think
Three, three's great. Two's great. One is phenomenal.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if all the games in the franchise are pretty amazing, then yeah, this is an A.
yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, hopefully they. I'm assuming they'll do another one. Luigi mentioned 4 or something like that. But yeah,
I guess it's been about 3 years.
yeah. So solid game,
Um,
solid game.
what about Donkey Kong?
I have not played a lot of 3D. I haven't played a lot of Donkey Kong period, but um,
I would call it a C,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
just based off of the 2D games, which I never really got into, but I liked. Oh man, I want to play Tropical Freeze because I had it on the Wii U and I never finished it.
Yeah, I've
But I
always thought
heard that
about
was really good.
picking that one up. Yeah. Um,
It just never goes on sale enough. Like it's always like $40, and I don't want to spend that much on it.
um, Nickel, this one's really gonna be all you, but Fire Emblem, A tier.
Yeah, let's do A.
Okay. I mean I've played Sacred Stones and is it just Fire Emblem?
Mm. Yeah, just
Okay.
Fire Emblem.
The North the English version or whatever, but uh, loved those games. Played a little bit of Awakening, not didn't dive too much into that one, but I've obviously had a lot of more experience at Fire Emblem than I have.
Yeah, I've pretty much enjoyed every Fire Emblem I've played aside from Shadow Dragon, which was the remake of one
Yeah,
on the DS, and they're all just phenomenal games. I mean, some of them are a little fan servicey and a little weeby.
yeah,
Fire Emblem Fates kind of leaned into that a little bit or a lot of it with Fire Emblem Conquest, and but for the most part, this franchise is pretty stellar. So
yeah.
yeah,
Noodles, I didn't see your comment until just now, but no, we have not played Golden Sun, unfortunately. I tried picking it up not too long ago when I was in Florida, and I couldn't justify paying $80. And I didn't have my Game Boy Advance with me or my DS, so I didn't pick it up. I heard it's really good. I want to play it at some point. Hopefully they
it need
port it
it
to
needs a
the
remake,
Switch or do it as a remake for it. I don't know what they're
an
doing.
HD 2D remake.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down
Yeah,
for it.
I'd play the heck out of that.
Um, Mario Party, Nick. What are your thoughts on that? I really like the newest entry. Obviously, it was kind of a not remake, but it had like 64 and Mario Party 2 and 3 levels, I think, in it, like that and the mini games
Hmm.
and stuff. Really like that. I did not play a lot of Mario Party outside of the 64.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I would call it I would call it C.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was thinking
There's
C.
see the problem with this franchise is when you look at it as a whole, there's a lot of mediocre games,
Yeah.
a lot of mediocre Mario Party games. It's a great co-op game. I get it. It's a great party game. It really did, like, the quality doesn't really matter when you have friends over playing it, but
Yeah.
when you look at all of them, it's like,
And it's $60.
you know,
You know, it's
yeah.
a lot to ask for, but um, I would love to see like a free to play Mario Party and see how that would go. Like you could purchase skin, purchase costumes and stuff. I don't know how that would work, or maybe like a low
Mhm.
budget one, like $20 or something. I think that could be really popular, but they
Yeah,
sell well, so they keep pumping them out.
they really do.
Um, Bayonetta, Nick. I still have to beat Bayonetta. I haven't played Bayonetta 2 at all. Obviously, Bayonetta 3 is coming out this year. How would you rank
I I
the franchise?
I would advocate it for being B
Okay.
because I loved both of the games. I just it kind of feels like,
And it's weird because like they really only have one that was on
oh yeah,
their
I
system,
guess,
and then one was
yeah.
on everything else. So, um,
It kind of feels like eating junk food, and I say this in a good way because I know a lot of people say that um about Warriors games,
yeah,
but like the Dynasty Warriors games. And I think it's more elegant junk food than that. I think it's like, I don't know, some you're eating some healthy chips. You're not eating, you know, I don't know what an unhealthy chip is. Doritos, I guess. You're not eating
yeah.
Doritos. You're eating like a Cape Cod, like a Cape Cod chip or something.
Ooh, that's your quality.
Because it doesn't last that long. The bag's empty and just a day or two.
Yeah,
But you really enjoyed your time, and you can't wait to open up that second bag.
yeah. I've got Bayonetta 3 pre-ordered. I've got the
Get the
special
Masquerade edition.
edition. Yeah. Which is funny because like I don't. I think it's just like the if I could go back now, I probably would have tried harder to get the Xenoblade edition, but
Yeah,
um,
me too.
here we are. So I think I just wanted to get one, get a win for everybody that couldn't get the Xenoblade because of the scalpers. But Mario Party is A tier. It's the best co-op party game for Nintendo. Yeah, I mean I'm not disagreeing with you. I just think like Nick said, I think there's so many entries in the franchise, and I would say like more than half of them aren't that great. Granted, I haven't played a few of those games, but um, I don't know.
I,
I'm not a huge Mario Party guy.
I don't know. I think Smash is the best party game.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Smash. Like if you're having a party of people over, obviously Mario Party is a little bit
More
more
accessible.
accessible, but you break out Smash, like come on, like people are gonna be like, yeah,
Get,
let's go, let's go.
get sweaty. Yeah.
Yeah, get real sweaty. And that's what we did at your bachelor party, Nick. Like as soon as we got back
Yeah,
to the house, like
Smash.
we busted out Smash and played. So I mean, it's
Super fun.
fun. Um, let's
You
talk
want to
about Mario
do
Kart.
Mario Kart? Yeah, I. This
For
is another great multiplayer game.
for me, yeah, it's like a C to be honest. I'm not a huge
What?
Mario Kart.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a huge Mario Kart guy.
Did you
You
play
know what?
Mario Kart 8?
B. I'll give it a B. I'll go B. C is too harsh.
All
I
right, I'll,
think.
I'll I'll come down from A and I'll meet you at B.
I mean,
Cause
if you want to advocate for
yeah,
A and you
no,
love the
I can't
series,
I can't sell A hard enough.
okay. I just
Yeah,
I really liked 8. I think it was a lot of fun. Um, that's probably the most I've ever played in that franchise. I think I have like maybe 40 hours in there or something like that, which not a lot of time for like a game like that, but um, yeah,
I
I
I,
really
I
liked
I
it.
kind of agree because 8 was the most I played. I didn't really play much of 7 on the 3DS, and before that,
Yeah,
you know, I just played on the Wii, and that was really it.
yeah,
This is well, this is both of our lists.
yeah.
To answer your
It's a
question, those.
combination noodles.
It's a joint list,
It's a joint
but
list.
it's all Nintendo's
When we do
franchises.
game of the year, it'll be separate lists, but
Yeah,
um,
we're collaborating.
yeah. Um, so B, you're okay with B then?
Yeah, I'm good with B. Let's do B.
Okay. Which one do you want to do next, Nick?
Let's do Metroid.
Okay, cool. Um,
Just shoot that shit up to A.
see, like Metroid's kind of funny for me because I haven't played a ton. Which it's absolutely my jam. Like Dread is just up my alley, 100%. So I and I haven't played any of the Prime games, so assuming we're just gonna kind of combine everything together. Although we didn't do that for Mario, but I guess we could separate. Do you want to separate it? We can't because there's not a separate Metroid Prime one, but I haven't played Metroid Prime at all. So what is your take on Metroid Prime?
So you're saying that this shouldn't be an A, or what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to be fair because Super Mario we separated like the 2Ds versus the 3D games.
Yeah, we separated church and state there.
So if we do, I'm thinking like just playing Dread alone, it's A for me, 100%. But I haven't played everything else, so like
it's a moot point because both of them are A.
Yeah,
it's both 3D and 2D
okay.
are A.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay, cool. I was about to be pissed off if you didn't want to do A.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like I've only played one full way through, and I haven't touched the 3D ones at all. So, but Dread was so strong for me that it's just automatic A tier.
It would push it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you were like, oh, it's really a B, then I couldn't. If I
no, I've
okay.
Even the other ones were phenomenal.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just another reason I want them to put
all the other ones on
the
Switch.
Prime trilogy on there and all the other ones, but
yeah,
is what it is, I guess.
Gonna do Mario and Luigi.
Pokemon and Zelda are big franchises. To say those two for okay, sure, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, Mario and Luigi. How do you,
the thing is,
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So I've always liked these games. The last couple were way too long. Like a lot of dialogue. They're funny. They're funny games, and I've liked the gameplay, but just way too long. So for me, I could really go C. I could push for if you want to push for B. I'm fine with that, but
I don't.
I think they're really quality games, like the ones that I've played. Because I mean, there's a bunch in the franchise.
Yeah, Noodles. I'm kind of in the same boat. I played the GBA ones, and then I think I just played one of the 3DS ones. I think I played or it might have been DS, but it was Bowser's Inside Story. And then I know you played what was it, like Dream Drop Distance or something?
Dream Drop Distance.
There's another 3DS one. I know that's a Kingdom Hearts reference, but
oh gosh,
there was another one on the 3DS.
Oh my
Paper
gosh.
Jam? Did you play Paper Jam?
Well, oh yeah, Paper Jam. Wait, was that not Paper Mario?
Yeah, that was Mario and Luigi.
Was it? Okay, let me see.
But it did have.
What was the one where you could like close the DS or like you turned it sideways and it was like the big like fights, but like you turned like huge?
I think that was Bowser's Inside Story.
Bowser's Inside Story. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the. So there was Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story. It was on the DS in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was
on the 3DS.
Dream Team in 2013 for
Dream
3DS.
Team.
Paper Jam for 3DS, which I think I skipped that one. I don't think I played that one.
But you played Dream Team.
Oh, okay, and then so Superstar Saga, they re-released it. Wait.
On the 3DS.
Yeah. And Bowser's Inside Story, they re-released it on the 3DS. Okay, that's where I played it. Okay.
I could have sworn you played it on the DS when it came out, but
maybe I did. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I may have. I'm not sure.
What do you think? Do you think this is a B or a C?
I think it's a B.
You think it's a B?
What did you say?
I said C.
I'm fine with C. I think C is respectable for that game, for that franchise.
because all of them were at least good.
Yeah,
I know they ran long. Even the GBA ones ran long.
the D list. Yeah, I would I would say C. I did like those games.
But are we putting it lower because it's a dead franchise?
I don't think it's. I mean, I think they could bring it back if they wanted to.
The studio's gone though.
That is true. That is true. I don't know. I feel like
It
it's
is really
better.
funny
I
to
feel like
watch.
it's better than WarioWare and Star Fox and Yoshi and Arms, but
Yeah, I guess when you put it in that perspective, I think you're right. I think it's C.
yeah, like I don't miss it as a franchise. I think it's fine where it's at. I think they put out some good games, but um, yeah, I don't necessarily am craving to play that style of game again. I guess,
Mm-hmm.
but it was cool. I mean, it was a fun
It was
franchise.
cool while it lasted.
Yeah. Um,
Uh,
Xenoblade, Nick. What? How? So again, this is one of those weird things where I'm just playing three and
you're
love it,
playing 3.
but I don't know if it's quite A for me yet. I could be on the other side of the spectrum once I've finished it, but it's really good. But
See,
you've
I'm
played
looking at the
one and two.
B list, and I know I've enjoyed it more than those. I would rank it A, but
Animal Crossing, we got to be noodles.
I would I would go A. I think it's a really strong franchise. I think it has really good world building. All of the games have been good, and the studio is just so consistent at
Yeah,
pumping out these
I'm fine with
games.
that. I mean,
I think it's an A.
it's won me over. I really like it,
Yeah.
and I like it better than what we have in B. Um, so
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
What about Paper Mario? Because that's an odd franchise where the first two were
Incredible.
from what I've heard incredible, and then it really dips in quality for those second or for the next two, and then the fifth one, I guess that was the one that came out last year.
Yeah.
What was that one called?
What was that one called? Paper Mario. No, Sticker Star was on the 3DS. Paper Mario. That was Origami King. Origami King.
Origami King. I think that one was better
Yeah, I
received,
liked that game. I
but I didn't
didn't
love it.
love the circle combat grid thing. I didn't love that.
Yeah, that was kind of bad. That was just bad
Especially
combat.
towards the end, it really overstayed its welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, have you played Xenoblade X? I think I've asked that question before.
I played a little bit,
Okay.
but not too much. I do want to go back to it,
Okay.
and I want it to get re-released on the Switch. But yeah, it's one of the
I
only
would
ones I haven't
say
played.
if Paper Mario stopped at 1 and 2, it would be A tier. But because it's had a lot of mediocrity since,
Call it C.
yeah,
I know you're thinking B.
yeah, this man, Paper Mario 1 and Thousand Year Door especially is incredible. Um, but yeah, I mean Sticker Star and
Color
Color
Splash.
Splash,
I mean, those almost killed the
Super
franchise.
Paper Mario. You played that one, Nick. I didn't play that one, but
Played it a little bit.
on the
Also, there's
Wii.
been
Yeah.
six games.
So I mean, so two are elite and one is mid tier, and then the rest are kind of below that. Um,
Yeah, where does that fall? If you have two games that are D, two that are A, and then one that's B, or one that's C.
I'm thinking C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking C. I think that's fair. I liked Origami King. I liked going around the world and stuff and collecting everything and all that stuff. But um, yeah, that circle combat I just did not love.
Looking back, that was such a chore.
Yeah. All right, so we already talked about Mario, but obviously two of the biggest franchises on Nintendo for Nintendo. Um,
Yeah.
did
think
we
we
save
can.
Zelda for last, or do we want to do Pokemon first?
Well, I think we can agree on Zelda.
That it's an A. Yeah.
That it's an A.
Yeah, I mean all the 2D games are amazing. All the 3D ones are pretty much amazing. People, you can argue Skyward Sword. You know, some people still don't like Wind Waker, which is insane. It's a different art style, but it's still an incredible Zelda game. And I've come around on Skyward Sword. Obviously, I really like the one that they put on the Switch. I think it made up for the motion controls for me. Obviously, the joystick control is not ideal, but you know,
But
without
it works.
completely reworking that game because it was very emotion heavy, it was hard to do that. So
Yeah.
but yeah, A for sure. And then obviously Breath of the Wild just being
I
amazing,
mean,
just incredible.
yeah. And when you think about it, there's 20 games, 20 something games in the series. All of them are great.
Yeah.
Maybe there's one game that isn't as well received. Looking at you, Triforce Heroes.
I forgot about that. I actually want to go
Or
back and
Link's,
like play that for some reason, just to
or like
see. I don't know.
to live in a dark time again, I guess.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. That game is something.
And then Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
I'm torn on this one.
Yeah, I feel like Pokemon. We've talked about it a lot here in the last couple of years. I mean, it's no secret that we've been on the downslope of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I think really when they started introducing the gimmick stuff, like that's where my interest level fell.
Like around X.
Yeah, around the X, really
3DS.
around like the 3DS when it entered the 3DS era. Because obviously original Pokemon fantastic, Gold and Silver probably my favorite, Ruby, Sapphire,
Mm-hmm.
Pearl, and what was the other one? Anyways, um, and then Sword and Shield I thought was just so bland. They re-released Brilliant Diamond, and that's a remake or whatever. That's fine. I don't think it's necessarily a bad game. I just
They just didn't do it right. They didn't do it justice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Arceus comes out and kind of reinvigorates our passion for Pokemon, or at least for me. And
Yeah.
how cool that game was, how different it was. So hopefully Scarlet and Violet can keep up that momentum. For the game's going to sell regardless. People love Pokemon, are gonna buy it. It doesn't matter. But I'm still going to be very review conscious of Scarlet and Violet to see how it plays and what's different and all that good stuff. But I'm torn. I definitely not a C.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a C.
It's definitely not. Yeah.
But I don't
But
know.
I'm looking at all these games on the A list, and if any of these games had a new entry in the franchise, it would likely be, or it would definitely be a day one.
Yeah.
And I would say the games in B, those aren't guaranteed to be a day one, but those are more likely. Or I guess they're somewhat likely to be a day one, and that's where I'd see Pokemon falling at. Or like, let's say there's a Zelda game that comes out and it reviews at a 75. Like I'm still gonna pick up the Zelda game
Yeah.
because I love the franchise. If a Pokemon reviews it at 75, probably not gonna pick it up. So it's
So
just
if I had the S tier on there, would Pokemon fall in an A? And then like Zelda, Mario go into S tier, and then that way.
well, okay. Let's go hypothetical for a second. If you could put 3 franchises into S tier, what would those 3 franchises be?
Zelda, Mario. That's probably it for me, to be honest.
Is S tier?
Is that tier Zelda, and Mario?
I'd probably go. I'd probably go Zelda, Mario, Xenoblade,
Okay.
and then if there was an S tier, I probably would put Pokemon at A.
All right, so let's hold on. Let's
Oh, can you add one?
yeah. We're just gonna do it, you know? Oh, I can't remember what color we were at. I think we're there. Okay. All right, so S tier. So Zelda, Super Mario, and Xenoblade.
Mm-hmm.
What about Metroid?
Actually, take Xenoblade down, bring Metroid up.
Okay.
I think that makes more sense.
And then Pokemon at A.
And then Pokemon at A.
I think that's fair. I think Zelda, Mario, and are like staples and of just the system. Like there's always, I mean, Breath of the Wild is the best selling Zelda game, I believe, at this point. Yeah, and obviously Mario is huge, and then I mean Metroid's just so beloved, and just Dread that came out is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Pokemon is good at A.
I think it's well deserved.
Yeah, I think while the gimmick stuff I haven't loved, with it slowing down the battles, those games are still good. You know, everyone's got their favorite generation. There's a lot of Pokemon that I probably couldn't even recognize, to be honest. Like I couldn't name them. Some designs are weird in the later generations, I think, but yeah, coming off of Arceus and Scarlet and Violet looks good. Like I think Pokemon's been the best it's been in a long time for me, and I'm actually hyped for Scarlet and Violet. So
yeah,
I think A is good. I think when you look at it, I think it being on the same row as Bayonetta, Mario Kart, Pikmin, and Animal Crossing and Kirby, I think it's higher. I think it's above that for sure as a franchise.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I'm wondering if Arceus hadn't have come out, this would be a B.
I think so. I absolutely think so. If Arceus,
because we have no recent fond memories of it otherwise.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. If Arceus hadn't come out, or if it came out and it sucked,
would have been a B.
Yeah. Okay. So, is there anything else on A that you think should be S tier? I think Splatoon is good at A. Luigi's Mansion, I think, is good at A. Fire Emblem, I think you could argue, Nick, if it could be S tier, but what about Smash? Is Smash S tier?
So, Noodles comment.
Now that we've incorporated the S tier rank.
Yeah, this kind of shakes up a lot. You know what?
Is Smash S rank? It might be S rank.
I think it's S rank. If anything, it's just a perfect culmination of all of the franchises.
Yeah.
In a way, it lifts up everything. It put Fire Emblem on the map. It put Metroid more on the map. I mean, it's just the impact of Super Smash Brothers is awarding him an S tier.
I think so. I think not only is just the gameplay great, I think you're right. I think it's the like if the game that has every Nintendo franchise is an S tier, like
What are we doing?
Something's not right. So okay,
I
so I'm feeling better
sorry,
now.
I have
Go ahead.
I
Go
have
ahead.
one more thing I want to argue.
Yeah.
I would argue that Mario Kart should be A tier, but you
Yeah.
fight me on that one.
No, I think you're right. And especially like Mario Kart 8, like for a game to
8.
sell like 45 million copies on the Switch alone, um, as a deluxe, as a port, and then also get DLC in 2022 is kind of wild. I think you're right, Nick. I think Mario Kart's A tier. I
Okay.
think you're right.
All right. I feel good about this list. My only question is, do you think any of the games in D need to go down to F? Between Yoshi.
I could honestly see there not being a D tier and just putting everything in F. Like maybe you could push for
I think
Star
Arms.
Fox. I don't know. People like Star Fox a lot, but
I don't know.
but it's not there. It's not their list. It's our list. So, but you play more
I
Star
would
Fox
put
than
I
I
would
have.
put WarioWare. I would put WarioWare in F.
Okay.
I really just do not have fun with that
I
game.
don't think Yoshi deserves to be an F. I think
No, I think that deserves to be in D. I think Star Fox, I mean, I don't know. It really hasn't had that many good games in the series when you really think about it.
Nick Noodles is asking,
Was Arms
was
good?
Arms good? Yeah.
I think it was. It was a good game. It was fun. It used the Switch's motion controls pretty well. So I don't think it deserves to be an F, but it's also just had one game in the franchise. Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Maybe this is good.
And
Maybe
we're
this
not
is
we're
good.
not missing anything, right? Nintendo franchises. Because again, I just pulled this off of Tier Maker, so I don't think we are.
There's probably some more niche games like it's Chibi Robo. Is that Nintendo?
I don't think so.
I guess there's like the Mario sports games.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there I guess.
I would put all those at like C or D though.
Yeah. I mean, and if you looked at Pokemon, like there's Conquest and Stadium and stuff like that. I mean,
We could have a whole tier list just for the Pokemon games.
yeah.
For the different types.
The Wii Fit game, the Wii Sports? That's a franchise, right? Wii Sports?
Guess it is.
And there's a ton of stuff that's owned by Nintendo that they haven't, like Nintendogs, you know, Pilot Wings.
Yeah.
Rob's on there, but you know,
Yeah. Punch Out. Wait, yeah, Punch Out was on there. The Old Divers
and you could honestly argue if we're speaking franchises. Now that I think about it, can Arms be on that list?
No, it can't. If it's just franchises.
So I'm just gonna take that off. Actually, I can't now, but everything else has had a sequel, right? Yeah. I mean, you could argue Bayonetta right now because it was only, but I mean the first one's on the Switch now, so it's fine.
I think all the other ones have had sequels.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I feel better about that.
I feel good.
Yeah, I feel good. Does Paper Mario deserve to be at a B, or is it fine with C? And what about Mario Party? Is that still C, or should that be B?
Mario Party should go up
to B. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll let you decide between those two. I think one of them should go up to B. Yeah.
What if we did that?
Yeah, I think that's good.
and brought Kirby
Wait,
down to C.
I
Or do you
don't
feel
know if
better
Kirby
about it
should
being
get to
B?
C. I feel better
Okay.
about Kirby being B.
Okay. I think I like that better because Paper Mario 1 and 2 were so good, and then I mean Mario Party, it is a staple of like Nintendo's games, like Mario Kart, Mario Party, and they're fun
Mhm.
games. Like there's some entries that aren't like super great, but I haven't played a lot of those. But whenever I do pick up a Mario Party, it's always fun. It's always easy to get into and know what to do. Like you get stars. That's the main goal. I
Yeah.
mean, main goal of Mario as well. But yeah, I feel better about that being at B than C. Now that we introduced the S tier.
Yeah, that really changes up a lot.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I think that's the list.
That's it. We
All
did
right.
it.
So at have not played, Mother, again, the legendary Starfy. I've never even heard of that. That's just on this list. Punch Out, Golden Sun. I know. Kid Icarus. Nick, you've played a little bit of the 3DS one, but not enough for it to count. Advance Wars. Maybe that'll change once that comes out. Arms is on the list, but it's not even a franchise because there's only one game. F-Zero, another kind of big game that we have not played, but would be interested if they ever put another one out on the Switch.
Yeah.
At F tier, Dr. Mario, WarioWare. D tier, Star Fox, Yoshi. C tier, Rhythm Heaven, Donkey Kong, Mario and Luigi. B tier, Kirby, Animal Crossing, Pikmin, Bayonetta, Paper Mario, Mario Party. A tier, Splatoon, Luigi's Mansion, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade Chronicles, Pokemon, Mario Kart, and then the legendary S
The
tier,
legendary.
the must-haves, Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, Metroid, and Super Smash Brothers. I think that's a solid list.